what's going on?
Where is he? Where's the little bastard?
Who are you?
It's me, Tomas Fister. I'm looking for G. You're happy to have seen him, have you?
Who's G?
You don't know him, do you? Yeah. You better not be lying to me, otherwise I'm going to be in there and beating the shit out of you.
Well, I must warn you, I'm having a massive dump.
Fucking hell, you smell like you've already had the shit beaten out of you. Fucking hell.
Exactly.
Get me out of here. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Scandinavian Getaway with me, GWFM. We are on episode 13, and unfortunately, there might be something amiss here. Up in this top corner, Bjarki Moore is in charge of 100FF because we are no longer their manager. Let's show you where we are. Right, so this is where we were. I'm going to zoom out because that's where our home pitch was before, so that's the Faroe Islands. It's got a bit funky. But yeah, you might see, just behind my head, there's a red marker there. Let's move across and start to zoom in. Vappenvalen is where we're headed. And it's the place called Husqvarna. And our home pitch is one of these. This one here. So if I drop the old lad down, there's one in the corner, you can't quite see it. We can actually have a look at our stadium that we're moving to. Look at that. Just take that in. Just breathe in that air. You know, two little stands. One there, one there. I wouldn't even say that's a stand over there. It's a bit similar to Faroe Islands where there's a couple of pictures and right next to each other. But this one looks a bit more private. Although anyone can watch from the houses over here if they really want to. But yeah, I'm really excited. The team themselves are called Husqvarna. I'll get into the full pronunciation once we get back into the game. But yeah, this is what we're looking at right now. But not only that, we have actually found a place. It eludes me exactly where we are, but we're somewhere around this, up this street somewhere, or this side. That's where we're staying, and I'll show you where we are now. So here we are in our new digs. It's a one-bedroom apartment. Nothing exciting really, but it's costed us £426.25. That's how much it works out at if you like convert it from the Swedish money. I've forgotten what it actually is now. It's got a name, but yeah, that is what we're going to be paying because I've got a contract. Spoilers: £300 a week, so that's £1,200 a month. Call it just thereabouts. So we can afford it. I couldn't really afford much more because I need to like buy food and shit like that, and it's walking distance to the new club. So let's have a quick look inside, shall we? So here we are in the like living room, like kitchen converter, but there's a word for it, I can't remember what to call it now. But yeah, basically I thought it makes sense. It's quite a narrow apartment overall, so you know you've got the best of both worlds in the same room if you like. It's sometimes a bit of a pain in the dick, I would imagine, when you're cooking fish or something. It's going to stick the whole house out. You can't shut doors or anything, but it'll do for now. After all, it's going to be more like a bachelor pad for now. Hopefully, if I keep my head down on that, Tomas Fister won't be coming anywhere near us. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I did get a phone call from Arnie letting us know that someone had been round looking for me. I'm going to guess it was him. But yeah, anyway, let's have a cheeky little look. What am I, a child? Little look in the old bedroom. So here we are in the bedroom. Could do with a bit of a, you know, change around in terms of pictures and what have you. But yeah, once it's spruced up, and that'd be suitable for the ladies. And this is where I'm going to be logging on. You shouldn't really be in here, really. You're probably going to die of the smell. But yeah, here we are, actually, finally, after you've had that tour. Sure you really enjoyed that. This is a new team that we are at. It's Husqvarna Football Forening. Yeah, I think that's right. Semi-professional team, national reputation. This is best I could hope for. 1.5 star. I've had to drop my expectations of getting a job in Finland in the top 2 tiers to the 3rd tier of Sweden, just so I can try and build my reputation up, so I can get a job at the top level or the 2nd tier of Finland. It's a bit of a pain in the dick, I'm not going to lie, but needs most and what have you. It's, you know, I had to get away. Tomas Fister was on his way So here we go. I'm going to quickly show you what's happening in regards to the team. We'll start off with the finances. Finances aren't great, but and we are losing money. But I'm hopeful that at the end of the season we're going to be clearing a lot of the players. A lot of players are out of contract. Speaking of which, let's have a look at said players. So this is a list of players, and yeah, there's not a great deal of quality. There's about 5 players, I'd say, that are decent. I mean, they're a lot better than what we had before. This guy is the one who stands out. Didrik Anderson. Just a quick note, I can't bring any players across from Faroe Islands. None of them want to up sticks and move for a semi-professional team, so I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. So we're gonna be stuck with this lot. So basically, the other defender is this guy you can see on the screen. Aside from his marking, he's actually pretty good. He's an animal at 6'5", and he's got a jumper reach of 17. So I'm looking forward to him scoring 600 goals at the far post and corners. We'll have to wait and see. But otherwise, all the other decent players. We've got this Meriton Korag, I want to say is his name. Decent, without being spectacular, but he's our best player. It seems outside of the there's 2 centre halves, and then otherwise you've got Philip Bernholtz, who's again is good, but is not that quick, which is a bit of a letdown for me because I like to play with wingers. And then otherwise you've got Dijan Vukovic, who's an attacking midfielder centre, who's actually not that good in terms of what I need him for. I want box-to-box or ball-winning midfielders, and he doesn't really fit the template. Otherwise, the strikers don't look too bad. Sandberg, finishing of 10. It's not bad, but it's fairly quick, so pretty decent, to be fair. And then Arjen Bander, a little bit better at finishing. All-round game is a little bit better, to be fair, with his heading of 13. So I'm quite excited to see how these two perform up front for us. They're our 2 top scorers, of course. But yeah, we do need some strength. In middle of the park, mainly, I would say. The goalkeeper's not bad, actually. Sarajlic, I might have to change his name. I just have to call him Mr. Solomons or something, because it's Solomon. So Mr. Solomons from, Peaky Blinders. But yeah, not amazing, but far better than what we were playing with before. I'm quite confident we can get out of the position we find ourselves in, which is in the relegation zone. I've taken them over just after the halfway point, I believe. I think there's 13 games, so maybe not just after the halfway point. We've got 11 games, I believe, to try and make up these 3 points difference and goal difference. I'm confident we can get out of this. We're not miles away. Now, if we'd have been Trollhättan, I think we'd have been up shit creek without a paddle. But I think there's a very good chance we can get out of this. Recent results, a bit of greenery in the cup. That's against a non-league side or one that's not got a playable division. And yeah, that was a good win. Hopefully it's a morale boosting win. But if you look, they're undefeated in 3 games. They lost a couple, obviously. They had a couple of bad spells, but I wouldn't say they've been absolutely disgracefully bad. No massive scorelines, 3-0 been the worst. We got beat 6-2 twice, and we were a good side. So I'm hopeful we can push on and try and rectify some of these results here and turn them into wins and get us up that table, and then hopefully maybe progress next season. Because one thing I do like about this division is there is a playoff spot, so you don't have to finish top, you can finish second. And to be honest with you, 14 points is probably going to be too much of a reach for us. But we'll have to wait and see. The Cup, we were expected to get to the second round. We've reached it automatically without me even being here. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. In terms of staff and that, I'm going to be getting my own staff in. There's no one in at the minute. I've literally joined them on this day, so I've not had a chance to get anyone in. I've made some inquiries and what have you. That'll be probably the next episode. But we are going to be playing the first game against bottom of the league, Trollhättan. If we lose this game, there's something seriously wrong. The one concern I've got is the finances. But like I said, end of the season, if I just go to the squad page again and shift this over here, because for some reason it automatically moves, there's a lot of people out of contract in November. Quite a lot, actually. I think there's only 6 players that are contracted next season. So I'll be able to pick and choose who I want to sign on. So the key ones are probably going to be, I'm going to say the keeper, and maybe, probably that Vukovic go, because wages aren't that much of an issue. We've got this English guy called Ryan Binns who used to play for Burton Albion down here. Well, I say play, he never actually started for him. And he's on the most money. He's on 190 quid a week, which doesn't sound like a lot, but our transfer budget, we've got 4.9k and we've got 500 quid to spend. So we can't spend that much. These are all coaches, believe it or not. They're not players I'm getting in. They're ones that are retiring at the end of the season and they're agreeing to just join immediately as a coach. Or managers, etc., etc. So we're going to have a brand new team. Look at this tasty piece here. Look, Paulina Otterson. which is decent as well. 16 physiotherapy, and then this guy was going to be the head coach, head physio, 15. So I got him afterwards because I looked at my other physio, my main physio, the only physio I've got, and I think he's got 4 for physiotherapy. Brilliant. I just want to show you the expectations. Main expectations to avoid automatic relegation, because there is automatic relegation spots, and then one, I think, playoff spot, which is, I'm saying, is the playoff for the other way. How that goes, it's a case of it's like the Scotland situation where if like the team in the playoffs in the championship, say like Livingston, I think they did it recently. They beat Partick Thistle, I think, who finished in the relegation slot in the Scottish Premier League. It's like that sort of situation as far as I'm aware. So I don't think there's anything else to mention to you. No real injury situations. I've sorted out the training, etc., etc. Everything else is fine. It's just lacking a little bit in the middle of the park. We are still in the transfer window, so hopefully I can rectify that. We'll have to wait and see. But let's get into today's game and let's see what this team's all about. Briefly, just before we do get to the game, sorry for delaying once again, I just wanted to show you the 100 page. We didn't make it into the icons. Arne and Lucas Solheim, who I brought in, Lucas Solheim, they're both icons, but I'm just favoured personnel. Still not bad though in 1.5 seasons, although I believe I got that after 1 season. But yeah, quite pleased with that. But anyway, get into the game. Right, so I did forget to show you any youngsters. There's only one, which is a goalkeeper. He's not ready yet. But basically, we're going to go with Alfie Solomons in goal. We're going to have Fernandez at the right-hand side of defence. I don't know why I said it so weird. Got Korag on the left, Anderson and Snarberg in the middle of defence. It's going to take us a little while to remember these names. Got Hassani and Vukiewicz in the middle of the park with Ryan Top-Bins, I'm considering naming, on the left. We've got Bernholtz on the right with Sandberg and Bandit up top. Come on, boys. Let's get off to a good start. Right, so I think the first team talk is key. We could climb out the relegation places with the win here, so let's go out there and impress me. That's the only one really I can think of that's suitable. Bit of calm faith. One of them turned nervous. Who's that? Bernholtz, one of the wingers, and Vukovic is my best mate. Get in. Invisible handshake of justice there. Look at that. How much distance was in that? But come on, boys. I'm ready for this. Come on. I've been waiting about 4 days to play this game, because then I can progress and try and do some transfers, etc. But let's have a gander and see how we do. Right, here we go. Don't forget, I haven't learnt the language, so that's going to be a crucial thing. And I need to remember we're playing red as well as blue and white. I did do my own kicks as well. Banda scores after 7 minutes. Come on, boys. Great start. We are playing against bottom of the league, so let's not get carried away. But get praise. Let's get that morale boosted. Come on, boys. Crosses in. Back post. Snarberg heads away, but it's back with them once more in the black shirts. Sean. Crosses in. It's a penalty. There's no need to make a challenge. I was hoping for a big win to send a message, but it's not going to happen, is it? Here we go. Come on. Come on, Alfie Solomons. Johansson. Oh, no. So Johansson syndrome. We had him in his whole team. Right, instant heights a corner. It's headed away. Come on. Sean on it again. Flips it back in. It's headed down. Oh, there's a bit of a mix-up in the score. It's Anderson that scored. He's offside. Get in, boys. Nah, yeah, I knew it were off. I knew it were off. Come on, boys. We're playing bottom at league here. Granted, we're away from home, but chuffing hell. We should be pissing all over these from a great height. I just realised I'm sat on my chuffing folding chair, but here's Berntson. Oh, no. What nice double save from Alfie Solomons. He must have got scared of his beard or something and thought, oh, I best not score. Right, come on, boys. We're getting destroyed here by chuffing bottom at league. In terms of chances, it's 1-1 still, right? But Bins hits it over the top. Banda, this is where I can see, has been dangerous. Oh, what a cheeky little dink over at top at keeper. Get him, Banda. New favourite player. New Ali. Right, so another just before half time. We have been lucky. We are lucky rather to be ahead. And I can see us conceding another. Berntson is just left his man for dead. What the fucking hell with that? Right, so half-time is upon us, and the obvious thing is don't get complacent. We aren't playing brilliantly. There's only one player playing brilliantly, and it's this guy coming up shortly after I've given some faith to the others. And then I'm going to absolutely be buzzing my tits off with... Yeah, buzzing my tits off with him. I just sat for a second, he won 6 point odd after scoring 2 goals. He's just confused. It's all right. He's not understanding my English. That's what it is. He doesn't understand English or whatever. My Swedish is non-existent at this moment in time. Right, I've had 2 changes. Kalfard's come on and Herimic has come on for, well, I don't know. I don't know the names, but Vukovic, has scored. Right, got another highlight now. Are we going to start to turn it on and actually start to dominate this game? Probably not with passes like that. Emmanuelson clears away, comes to Fernandez. A name that's quite familiar. Vukiewicz. Kalfard. Bernholtz has got no pace, but he's going to get there first. Crosses into Harry. Harry Mitch even. Don't know his name. Back to Sean. Sean floats it in. Alfie Solomons catches it. Does well. Only conceded because of a penalty. He's got 7.1 to be fair to him. Oh, no. 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 Yes. Good. Well done, boys. Shocking. I thought my best defender was going to... Well, maybe my best full-back who's complete middle pack as well. He'd probably be all right as a box-to-box. To be fair. Oh, what are you doing, Alfie Solomons? What are you doing? Right, I made a final change. All those players are nervous, which is great. The right back's been changed. The left back, sorry, for Strandlu, who's mainly a right back, but is natural, I think, on both sides. And Korhag's come off because of that error. Was Howler-ish, but it was also on 60% fitness. And this is dangerous. No! What are you doing, man? You're like a fucking oil tanker in sea turning around then. What's up here? Naslund's on it now. Plays it forward to Sean. Gets a cross in. Alfie Solomons. Oh, no. 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 So it's going to finish 3-3 against the bottom of the league. That is shocking. I'm absolutely disgusted, and I'm going to tell them that as well. What's morale like? It's quite good, so I'm going to tell them. I'm going to be assertive, and I'm going to say that I'm disappointed because that was shit. That was absolutely dog shit. I can't believe we've thrown that away. Keepers had a howler. His left backs had a howler. And so did defender for giving away a penalty. So I'm a bit disappointed with that because I thought we were going to destroy him. I was very buoyed. But this nervousness is what I think's killed us, if I'm being completely honest with you. 5 points adrift now. The teams below us have got wins. So it's not helped us at all. 5 points adrift. It's going to be tough. 10 games to go in the league. Hopefully we can turn it around. Throwing away a 3-1 lead, though, is criminal. Right, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back for the 31st of August against FK Karlskrona. No reason for it. It's just a case of I want to play a few games and get to know the team, see if I can learn anything. We have got a cup game in between. I don't know who we're going to get drawn. It's a while off before we have to do the draw. And then, yeah, we'll have a look. But, yeah, I'm a bit disappointed with that. I've got a feeling Oster's at top of the league. Second to last game of the season is going to be key. But I'm hoping to get some points on the board. But hopefully you have enjoyed it. Hopefully you've liked the fact I've come to a new team. Hopefully you like the choice of team. Just quickly, just to show you, I did put this sponsor together and shirt together. I tried to find as close as possible what their shirt was, which is blue, like Coventry, old school Coventry kit. But it's Husqvarna who sponsored them. And I thought, when I typed in Husqvarna for a logo, it came up with chainsaws. So I thought I'll put a chainsaw on there as well, because why not? Because I'm going to cut through them like a chainsaw through a tree. Not quite the same as hot knife through butter. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I've done. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have, why not go ahead and press that like button. It'd be greatly appreciated if you do, as would subscribing if you are indeed new. And hopefully you can go ahead and press that bell as well for the notification that the videos come out. But until next time, when we take on the team that I can't even remember what it's called, FK Karlskrona, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.